everyone. Welcome to LexTalk World Talk Show presented by Clickaway Creators. Today we have Yousef Al Amly with us. Yousef completed his LLB from Egypt in 2008 and he completed his LLM from the States. Throughout his career span, he has advised clients on complex corporate and commercial structures and transactions in relation to joint ventures, corporate restructuring, mergers and acquisitions, equity capital markets, and commercial transactions. Yusuf also assists clients on other various corporate matters during incorporation of different legal entities, shareholders, and board meetings and resolutions. Yusuf is presently working with GLA and Company in Dubai, and previously he was working as legal director in Imar. So now, without further ado, let's dive in to know more about him. Hello, Yusuf. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
All is well. All is well. Thank you for asking.
Glad to know that. Okay, Yusuf. So to begin with, we would like to know a complex legal issue you have worked on, and also the complexity, and tell us how you have approached it.
Well, I have to say that during the COVID time, it the challenges that the legal members have always been facing is has created. I mean, it was quite it created a lot of innovations for lawyers. I mean, a lot of lawyers have became innovative to try to resolve the issues that have been coming due to the COVID time. Now, during my time at EMR, I believe that was the time where when the COVID happened and pandemic happened, we faced a lot of issues as a company and also as a legal team. So in terms of transactions, some of the transactions that we were trying to close while having this pandemic situation around us, and yet trying to meet the expectations of our management and our stakeholders. That was very difficult, specifically when it came to dealing with the authorities. While we all know that all the authorities were closed at that point of time, yet we were expected to close transactions for hundreds of millions of US dollars and or billions of dirhams at the time. So that was one of the most complex issues that we faced. Also, as a company, as a company that's working in the real estate um, field, it was really difficult to deal with all the claims that were coming from contractors, for example, during the COVID time. And it was a novel situation. So we didn't know really how to react initially. But we had to be innovative. We had to develop a strategy on dealing with this because it impacted cost, it impacted time, it impacted a lot of factors when it came to real estate development. So as a legal team, we were the front desk for management and we were the backbone who helped really the industry to face these kinds of issues. And as lawyers, I mean, we had to deal with it, and thankfully thank God we were able um, to overcome these kind of situations, which was novel for the whole world, not just for our industry.
You have answered that question beautifully, Yusuf. Thank you so much for answering that question. And
Thank
now moving forward, the pandemic saw some courts begin to move towards more remote proceedings and availability. So, according to your option, is this sustainable and a possible way to increase access to justice?
Well, I would have to say it is because the pandemic have really changed the world where we live in. Usually, as lawyers, you would go to meetings either at your office or outside the office, and you would spend almost between 30 minutes to 1 hour just commuting or traveling every here and there. Now, due to the pandemic and the tools that became available for everyone, not just for the legal industry, but for everyone in the world, it became very easy to communicate with anyone, anywhere. from any place. So I would have to say yes, it became easier to access justice because nowadays even court hearings are done remotely. You can be in your car, at your home, at your office, and still attend a hearing and spend just the 10 minutes or the 30 minutes time that is really needed for you to be at the court, uh, and spend what I mean, the time waiting doing something else till you till your time comes and you can present your case to the judge. And it has helped really a lot of many of the lawyers that are of the world to attend meetings, to get access to lawyers wherever they are, to attend court hearings. So any at any time, anywhere, you can be in the same country, you can be in a different country. So yes, it helped a lot accessing justice, I would say.
Thank you. Thank you for answering that question as well, Yusuf. Now, moving to my last question, which is, in the era of legal technology, what are the most common used tools for you?
Well, I have to say, the tools. Now there are two tools, two main tools, which is your mobile and your laptop, and these has to be I mean, this has to be lightweighted, and you can carry them anywhere you want. You can be outside, you can be in a car, you can be in the office, at home, using either of them. But I also have to say that the applications that you use, that we as lawyers use nowadays, it really, due to the pandemic, it became different now. So there are more tools that we are using as lawyers nowadays, like Teams, Microsoft Teams, or Zoom, or Blue Jeans. I don't want to be promoting for any of these, but it has become essential for lawyers to use as a tool for doing our work. And I remember when I started doing when I started my practice, like 14, 15 years back. It was just my PC, my personal computer that was sitting on my desk. That was the only thing that I was using as a lawyer. But then the BBM came, the BlackBerry came, the mobile, and then you started sending emails when you're in the car or outside. And then now, uh, it's not just the emails, it's the WhatsApp, it's Teams, it's a lot of applications, and clients will know how to reach out to you. I mean, if you don't answer immediately, then there's something wrong, right? Yeah, the pandemic has really changed our world, and I would have to say that it's totally different from the practice that I had 15 years back. So yeah, and let's see what's gonna happen, even a couple of years from now. I think things might change even dramatically more than this.
Thank you so much for sharing such great insights with us, Yusuf. We look forward to having such a chat with you again in the future on some other trending topics in the legal space. And for our viewers, if you like this chat with Yusuf Al Amri, please like and share this video and also subscribe to ClickAway Creators YouTube channel to appreciate what we do. And we have more coming up from the legal space. This is Raima from LexTalk World.